You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want? You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago. No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet. I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
You're part of a family now, Halfshank. I trust you, you trust me. Got it?
Greetings, sister.
Something you need? Anything for the guild? Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how's Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, but business, of course. What kind of business? Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe. Buy it. This, an Elder Council amulet? Oh yes indeed. Oh wait, just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic? The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride. Remember, when you kill, we all wield the blade.
Sister. Your contract sounds simple, which means it certainly will not be. Getting into that reception will be easy, but have you thought about getting out? Right then.
In the Dark Brother. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of surveying the site of the reception. There's a small parapet just opposite the balcony that would prove an excellent spot for a long-range kill. I left something there for you, if you're inclined to take that approach. Right then.
My targets make the mistake of not... It's no fair. I love weddings. Astrid should have given this contract to me. Instead, she's got me visiting cities and assessing security. How boring. But listen, I think I can help you. The wedding reception is outside the Temple of the Divines, right? In Solitude? If so, the bride will probably address the crowd from the balcony. It overlooks the courtyard. Well, there's an old statue there. I've seen it. Hanging bread over where she'll be standing. Old means weak. Weak means it could fall. Have a good contract.
Need some. No, killing her will be easy. She'll be so happy she'll never see it coming. I should know. I killed the bride once. Who's our honeymoon? Tepid, I said. The bathwater should be tepid. Lukewarm is not tepid. Close, maybe, but there is a difference. Stupid cow. Kill well, and often.
Will there ever come a time when the people of... There are, indeed. 3, to be exact. There's Deekus, a shipwreck scavenger. Mirandrew Joe, a traveling caravaner. And Anoriath, a hunter. He's an accomplished wizard, and locating him may be challenging as he travels with the caravans. The Wood Elf may run a stall in the city, but he retreats to the plains outside Whiterun to hunt. Kill him there, and no one will bear witness. He's an Argonian layabout, likes to scavenge shipwrecks. My guess is he'll run if threatened, or swim if given the chance. Slaughtering the Emperor's cousin? At her wedding? Those guards will be out for blood. Wouldn't surprise me if the crowd jumped in too. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
Don't take offense to the nicknames, morsel. You gotta kill a soft little woman on her wedding day. What's next? Murdering a crippled orphan in his sleep? Take care of yourself, Beef Roast.
Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day? This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat? Knife in the belly? Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance. An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting. He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months, and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities, a role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister.
What is it? Dragons?
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
You speak of Skyrim
What
like
an
you know
amazing
the
day this has been. I hope you've been enjoying the festivities. I'm just so overwhelmed. Such kindness. For me.
I know those troublemaking Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority.
Yes, indeed. Hail the Imperial Legion. Hail the Stormcloaks. Hail Solitude and the Eight Divines.
Everyone took up arms
On this
against them.
glorious day, we honor everyone.
Why, that's not the same.
Enjoy yourself.
The Dominion.
A marriage of both love and political
We
advantage.
had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
This wedding is boring. I wish they had jugglers.
Long as I stay out of the way, the gods don't seem to...
A marriage of both love and political advantage. A rare thing indeed.
I still think my boy should have. They say this marriage is the
Blessings
first
of the
step
eight
towards
divines
peace.
upon you. How may I help?
Whose name wants peace?
Honored guests, I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband. In this
Victoria! No!
Someone do something. The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
A fight.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull blade.
You go find your own wreck. This one's mine.
No!
The warm sand. Take a look. Mayor Sands.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some.
The gods know what to get away with it. By the wood of the yard. Stop right there.
There's about another day left before it's fall.
I'm getting out of here.
try now, huh? Yeah. Time to finish this.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract. As I said, go speak with Gabriella. She's been assisting me with your next contract. This Emperor business...
Sister.
Well, it does involve everyone.
Still here? What's the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way? Ah, so the hunter came to know the fear of the hunted, hmm? Your payment, my friend. Well done. Personally, I've always found Argonians to be incredibly unpredictable opponents, especially near water. In any event, nice work. Here's your payment. Ah! Well done, well done. Those caravanners can be an elusive bunch. Takes a fair bit of stalking to take one down. But then, that's half the fun, isn't it? Here's your payment. Well earned indeed. Just one right now, actually. I need you to eliminate an old woman named Agnes, a servant in Fort Greymore. She's a maid, old and feeble. But with this contract, it's much more a matter of where than who. Your political affairs are your own, but any allegiance you may have in the ongoing war could very well affect your access to Fort Greymore. Happy hunting.
Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sippus. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up. It's a small town, with one rather unique feature. It houses Skyrim's only Penitus Oculatus outpost. It was established by Commander Morrow when he first arrived in Skyrim several months ago, when he began preparing for the Emperor's initial visit. No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option. We know there's an actual written travel schedule somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial. Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. The security plan will then fail. Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled. Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow, and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
Sister!
Astrid had me investigate the Penitus Oculatus. Their members are highly trained, effective warriors. Be on your guard, sister. Until next time, sister.
Gaius Morrow still lives. I'm surprised.
It's been quite a boon.
I had assumed you were more competent.
Normally, I talk to a victim before I end his life, but I wouldn't recommend it this time. Morrow will be alert to danger. Talking may spook him. But we can hear all about the next
Sister,
person's murder.
remember your target is Gaius Morrow, the son, not Commander Morrow, the father. We need him alive. But the son? Ha! Scorch his face off. Stay safe.
Will there ever come a time? Killing Gaius Morrow in a city will be challenging because of all the guards. But fights, even murder, are fairly common. Killing him secretly will certainly make things easier on you. But if there are witnesses, so be it. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
I'm on your side!
You fight.
the same. Remember everything I say. Stay alert. And when you get to the cities, make your observations and move on.
I understand. But you're being paranoid. I'm inspecting security, not charging off into battle. There's not a lot that can go wrong.
Son, when the Emperor's safety is concerned, anything can go wrong. Off with you now, and good travels.
Are you a
Farewell,
soldier?
Father.
One
I'll
day,
return as soon as
I'm
may.
going to be a soldier.
Well, this is it then. Look after yourself, Gaius. You're doing your duty, and I'm proud of you, but you better come back to me. You hear?
Oh, Fida. I may travel alone, but you know I carry you always in my heart. I'll see you soon. Certain you wandered into the wrong building, friend.
The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here. May your road lead.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Never should have come here. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Someone do something.
Fools are actually fighting.
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as much.
Weren't expecting that, were you?